Welcome back to my channel. So welcome back to Shadacy. So today I'm going to be speaking on communication. So I've always kept hearing the saying of communication saves the nation, but inside of today's society that I live in and my generation, for a fact, we lack communication. We lack the intelligence of actually articulating what we want, what we think, how we feel to one another. And it makes it really hard for each other to live amongst each other. Because we lack this one thing so much. We say communication can save a nation, but we can't even have basic conversations to figure out what we want to do when we're inside of a relationship with someone, or when someone is talking to you and you don't have any clue or any mind of what they're saying, but you're too afraid to ask that question to that person or to a situation because you felt like someone's going to judge you because of that. You guys, I want us to open our minds, bodies, and spirits a lot more to realize that we're inside of a world filled with millions and really millions of people. We have infinite amount of everything. We have infinite amount of resources, food, water, clothing, hair, anything. And we should be able to communicate with each other at a high level, to the point that we shouldn't be, okay, what is this person thinking? How does this person feel about me? What is this person going through? We should be able to open up ourselves to a higher consciousness to figure out, like, if I just ask this person a simple question, I can get the answer that I'm looking for. If I just ask this person, questions go a long way. Opening up your mind and realizing that there are certain things that we should be doing as individuals to better one another. And I'm going to break that down within this video and giving you guys 5 different tips on how you can better your communication skills with people that you're inside of business with, people that you're inside of a relationship with, people that you're in friendships with. Our generation, and I'm Generation Z, I believe, my generation has to start waking up to what we are doing with our lives. We say we want to be influencers, but are we honestly influencing each other the right way? Are we influencing each other with the things that we need to know to stay equipped and to go to the next level? What are we doing as individuals to better one another? So you guys stay tuned for the rest of this video, and I hope and pray that you guys got some of the message within this 3-minute little clip. But I'm going to be breaking it down of what I feel as if how we can improve our communication with one another. I hope and pray that everybody is blessed, prosperous, and longevity. Do something sporadic with your life today. Do something out of the faith of God. Always ask God what you should do next, because God will make every decision for you. I speak love, light, and prosperity on us all, especially over my vessel. Having a clear mind, a clear conscience, and knowing what I want to do with my life so I can benefit myself and others. I want to evolve with people. We're on this world together. We're not here alone. So I have to have a high communication in order to get certain points and certain things across. So light, prosperity, consciousness, everything I'm preaching to you guys, I need you to do with one another, so we can all be affluent and unified with each other. But that's not going to happen if we do not communicate. So communicate down below. You can DM me. We can get on Zoom. I'm about to start my Zoom classes of us just actually getting together and just talking with one another about certain topics every single week. So I hope and pray that you guys stay tuned and stay affluent with me and enjoy the video. Peace. Ciao. Because I'm happy. I know what I'm doing with my life. Sometimes I be getting a little discouraged because I feel like I don't have enough people people inside of this world that wants to be on one mind, one accord with each other. We're so against each other, and I hate it. Why are we praying on somebody's downfall? We need to be uplifting people and not praying on their downfall. I want the best for you. I want to see you in your dream car. I want to see you have $1 million. I do. I pray for everybody that watches my videos. I always speak a prayer. I always speak my affirmations every single time, before and after my videos. You guys catch on to what I'm doing. I realize that sometimes you have to be very direct with people of what you're doing because they don't know it subliminally. And I totally understand that. I totally do. So, okay. Hi, you guys. Welcome back to Shadacy. So today I'm just going to be talking about some things that were on my mind most recently. I've been wanting to sit down and talk about communication. The message for today is spreading higher communication to one another. I've been realizing that if we do not communicate with one another, how are we going to be able to build and evolve and to be more efficient with each other if we don't communicate? So welcome back, everyone. I hope love, prosperity, and happiness over everyone that is watching my video today. So today, you guys, before I start my video, I felt a little discouraged earlier because I was not communicating at a high level to the people that were inside of my forte. I was just neglecting my my actual true feelings or what I was going through. I didn't want to articulate that to someone, and that's perfectly fine. But being actually communicative to one another is going to benefit us. So I wasn't inside of the right headspace. I wasn't inside of the mood to have a conversation with anyone because I needed more clarity for myself. I had to go within and go ask God, what do you want me to do? Like, how do I get out of my feelings? How do I get out of this rut that I'm in and be better for myself, but also be better for the people that actually are watching my videos? And God just had a message for me today to deliver, and always telling me to stay affluent with other people, have communication and speak at a high level so they're understanding you or what you're saying, making sure you stay happy and keeping that faith inside of God, because everything is taken care of because of God. God's going to secure every single thing that you need and you desire inside of your life. He's going to make sure that happens. Without work, faith is dead alone. So you have to remember to put the work behind it in order to evolve as a being on this planet. So today I picked five cards. 5 cards came to me today, and I really like doing these because these are my chakra cards. I will be investing inside of some tarot cards most recently, so I can just start getting more readings and start doing them for you guys on here, because I feel like there's a lot of people that do watch my channel. Y'all leave comments down below if you would like to talk to me and interact with me more, just seeing what I go through inside of my spiritual journey and how I connect with my higher self, or how I stay efficient and affluent with people so I can evolve. Then let me know. We can talk on Instagram, we can do a Zoom meeting, we can do anything that is going to be beneficial to both of us. So I consciously use my senses to experience my world more fulfilling. I see and hear and smell. I feel more, and I become more aware of my surroundings, such as the weather, the atmosphere, people, nature, sounds, and sight. My second chakra, the abundance chakra. The solar chakra, but this card was abundance. I'm worthy and I'm deserving of abundance, of anything that I require. I watch my thoughts to ensure that I'm honoring and respecting myself. I honor myself by knowing that I am worthy of receiving, and I'm open to receive now at this moment. I am reminding myself that this is a sign of strength to ask for help. It definitely is. Sometimes you have to ask people for help in order to evolve to the next chapter inside of your life. There's nothing wrong with asking somebody for help. My friend taught me these things about being independent, dependent, and codependent. And there's a lot of things, codependent and interdependence. He's going to be happy because I remember that. So when he explained it to me, he told me that interdependence is meaning that you need more people in order to create this, and vice versa. A person might need somebody else in order for them to evolve or succeed at a higher level inside of this world, and we need that interdependence with each other. We can't grow alone. We're not in this world alone. I have people watching my videos, so that makes me not alone. And I really hate the saying of we came inside of this world alone, we're gonna die alone. We did not come inside of this world alone. We were attached to our mothers inside of our wombs, inside of her wombs. Sorry, I'm speaking of my child. But inside of our mother's wombs, we were attached. Before then, God already knew who we were prior to anything. So you have to remember, everything was already meant how it was supposed to. And then on top of that, we were already here with something or someone. God is an entity. God is that vibration that you feel. You feel God's presence. You can feel the devil's presence. But God made sure that we felt his presence more than anything. If you're not feeling God's presence, you just neglecting that. You're just doing whatever you want to do, because God is here now in this physical. So God allows us to be with one another. So we are with him. He is with me right now. He is guiding me through this talk that I'm having with you guys. But people have a mindset that, oh, I got to make it on my own, or I got to do these things on my own. We don't have to do anything on our own. We have the capability and we have the communication skills to help one another, to benefit one another, to succeed with one another. I don't know why people are just making it so hard for each other, and it don't gotta be. But communication is key. If we have communication, it can save literally nations. It can save this entire world. Unity is what we need, but communication is what we so much lack in. Communication could be solved by just, hey, how are you feeling? Hey, what are you doing? Hey, what are your goals? What are you seeking? Like, what is your purpose? I have to be able to communicate to you in order to get those questions answered. We're so lost in, okay, well, if I act this type of way, then this person's just gonna know what I'm saying. I cannot read your mind. I cannot dictate how you feel. If you're just like, somebody might just think I'm just sitting here pretty, but you don't know mentally that I might have an attitude, because you never asked me. You never wanted to open yourself up to even communicate to me and being like, hey, how does she feel? Or what is she going through? Or what does she need help with? You can help so many people by just asking a simple, basic question, and that person giving you an actual response that is beneficial to them. So it can help you and them, because you never know what a person might know. So I don't know why we lacking of the communication. But here's the here's the fourth card. It is the third chakra, the solar plexus. Personal power. I choose to be myself, to express my truth, and I have a positive influence on people and the situations that are around me. I allow my integrity to confine and shine in most things and situations. I am comfortable in believing in myself, and then encouraging others to have that same influence in others. I do not allow my personal power to become over exaggerant on other people. I allow myself to be expressive just the way I want to. Personal power. So I'm here to communicate what Shadasis is. Shadasis is a higher consciousness. I want to promote everybody's dream. I want to be better for myself, but also for the next person, in generations, so forth and so on. I'm leaving my legacy of how to better and help people. It all starts with communication. If I don't tell y'all what this is, you ain't never gonna know what this is. So sometimes subliminally actually works, but sometimes communication really works way more than the subliminal. Just, okay, well, maybe she's happy over there in the corner and she's really not happy. You have to understand what I'm saying. When you know, you know. When you don't, you don't. Some people waking up and some people are not. So I want you guys to start having faith inside of God, asking God what you should do for your next day, asking God what you do for your present moment. Ask God what's the next step. I'm just here to influence you to talk to God. I'm influence you the right way. Do your yoga, do your meditation, eat healthy. I'm about to get back on my vegan shit, and I'm happy to say that because I really want to be back on my vegan shit, because I remember how much cleansed and more happy I was, and more sync and more connected I was with nature. So you guys, for the last card, it is the sixth chakra, and it is the third eye chakra, your pineal gland. It is mindfulness. Let's all stay mindful during these times inside of, I don't even know how to put it, COVID, or even just this world society. Let's stay very mindful of what we're doing on a day-to-day basis, of who we're absorbing, of what energy we're taking in, or what atmosphere we're in, and what things that we're doing differently with our lives to be beneficial to one another, but also for ourselves. Are we doing what God wants us to do? Are we staying mindful of what we should put in our mouths and what we are around or what we're listening to? People are listening to things that are corruptive on a day-to-day basis, but the news, you got certain R&B, hip-hop R&B artists that are just not mindful of what they say or what they do. So you're intaking that, and you have to be clear on what you want or what you want to do differently in your life. If you're doing the same cycle, it's never going to change. So you have to be mindful of that. So let's go ahead and get into this card of the third chakra, of the sixth chakra, the pineal gland, the third eye. I am aware of my thoughts, and I ask myself, are you uplifting? Are you the truth? I do this because I know what my thoughts signify, affecting my mental, emotional, physical health, and it's because I know that my body believes everything that I believe. You are what you say. You are what you eat. So do not be fooled about what you're going to do when you lying to yourself. If you lying to yourself about going to the gym, your body gonna see. If you lying to yourself about getting your work done, your work gonna show it. If you lying to yourself and not staying mindful, what you gonna do? Same rut, same cycle. I am not in control of all situations that come in my way, nor am I in control of what others do or say. However, I do have free will as to how I respond. I choose to respond in all situations from an enlightening position rather than just reacting. Don't react on what people say immediately. Actually engage. Think about what you're about to say first before that comes out your mouth. Let's say it again. Be mindful of what you're saying before you say it. Be mindful. There's nothing wrong with being mindful. There's nothing wrong with being conscious. There's nothing wrong with reading, and there's nothing wrong with stuttering if you have a little problem. But you're being mindful of that, and you're evolving as a human to correct that. So I want to thank everyone that stayed along until the end and listened to my entire video. I appreciate you more than anything, because it's going to benefit you more than anything. I speak love, light, blessings, prosperity, happiness, choice of mind, freedom to you. Do not let anything, anyone, any sight, any environment change the person you are, because you know who you are. You are divine feminine or you're divine masculine. You know right from wrong. So realize that you are making a conscious decision. Change your life, change your habits, change the way you talk, change everything. Because once you start changing your mind and you're staying focused and you're staying more here and aware and in the present moment, then everything just happens how it's supposed to, because you have faith. God is not going to give you anything you cannot handle. Faith is real, but you have to believe. If you do not believe, why are you expecting something that ain't gonna happen because you're not believing? You gotta do better. You gotta want better. You have to change your life. Get pure. Don't forget to drink more water. Cheers. Peace.